Hey traders, what is going on? Welcome back, my traders. Let's talk about something today. I just want to briefly touch on this. I just want to have this just for my own records, but I want to share this with everybody. You guys have been asking me about this as well, so I just want to actually go through, just like the title of this video mentions. We're just gonna cover the results. I just want to have a quick look at the results that we ended up having in the Discord as we went through all the trades over the month. If I can just briefly go through it, we can just see what type of setups we had, things that we looked for, everything like that. I'm just gonna go to the top of August. Okay, well, yeah, there we are at, what date is this? August 2nd, and you can see that we do have some setups. These ones do work out. These ones are recorded and posted on the YouTube channel as the shorts. So here we just have other things where we have these analysis marked off, where we actually get in, when we get out, and the order numbers, not the order numbers, but the entry points, the exit points, targets for stop loss, and targets, take profit targets, those are all shown there. And so you just see the development when we have losing trades, when we have winning trades. These are winning trades, and then I do know more so, like here we do have losing trade for this setup. And let's just make it to the end of the first week here. But here we have beautiful setup, ran up, loss. We do have a series of losses going to be displayed soon. I just want to make things clear. I go through losses too. You would go through losses too. The natural cycle in life and in the market. So don't get hung up on the losses. Just be able to manage them and sustain yourself to be able to take more trades later on in the future. Let's look at this. So this was a break-even trade, basically just covering 5 pips on the management there. Okay, where's the end of the week? So the 8th, let's go back. So the week of the 8th, it ends on the 11th. So we're at the 16th there. Let's go back. So that is 10, 11, right? Nice, beautiful continuing up trade there, just like we have set up there. And so this is 14, 15. So we don't have the tally for that week. Let's just continue to scroll by, take a look at some of the trade setups that we have. So this is point 1, point 2. Then we did have some Australian news being released where, I adjust everybody, letting them know that we're basically removing the take profit because we could have large volatility to our directional profit area. So just staying alert for these type of things. And so we're currently up 80 pips. We manage our position. We close out at the risk 1 for 5 area. Take some other trades. They do fail. Winning trade. I do show here that even though we do manage a trade to a winning situation, not because you enter a certain trade means it's a guaranteed win. You still have to manage your situation in the markets and in life to a winning degree. And so here you just see the situation where if you don't manage it well, price reverses on you and then you get your stop loss hit. There we do have our stop loss hit. Have a position that comes out nice, and this is about risk 1 for 1.4, so not too much, but it does end up working out in our favor there. The end of this week for the 21 will be coming up very shortly, so we do have a few more losses there, and we do have a winning trade there. Loss. So I want you guys to actually take the time, go in the comments, write down how many losses versus wins do you actually think we got here versus all the wins and the losses that I'm showing now. So I do show we do come through with this covered position. With this winning position. We originally did risk 1 for 1, right? We have news coming out. The news did not go the way expected it to. But this was not a trade idea. This was just letting you know, we did cover our position. We entered a new area in price. We can look for certain directional moves, and price did just shoot to the downside. So it just happened to be that. Let's keep moving down. So we do have losing position, losing position, losing position, losing, and this one does come up to be a little winner, and that is market closed. Okay, so with the updates from the last week, you know, we had a -1R, XYZ, positive 4.57R for the week and 75 pips, 6 wins, 7 losses for 46% win rate for the week. So let's keep going, ticking, you know, going through these losses. We do have wins there for 2.93R. So it's these little things, these high risk to reward ratios, these risk 1 to gain 3+ situations that end up putting things on our side to the degree where we can actually be able to, you know, whether it is sustain a majority of losers or whether it is to just be able to survive the negative and drawback situations that will end up occurring throughout life in the markets. It's just about getting the proper risk to reward. So when you do win, when you are right on your judgments, your situations, your analysis, you are capitalizing and making up for your previous losses as well. So now we are nearing the end of Wednesday, and so we do have a tally for the entire week. Sorry, for the entire month. So we have week 1, which was July 30th to August 4th, which we have 8 winning trades. We have 8 trades in total. All of them were winners. We gained 30.28R, and that win rate for the week was basically 100% because it's 8 out of 8. Then we took 11 trades. We had 5 winners, 6 losses. That tallied with 13.7R with a 45% win rate. Then we had 18 trades. And then week number 3 was 10 trades, 4 wins, 5 losses, and one of them closed out break even. That was the 0.5. That was the 5 pips that we mentioned earlier. That one also closed with a 40% win rate, and we had a gain of 13.25R. All pretty good. The risk to reward ratio that's ended up gaining for the week is a really big plus for us, because if we ever go through negative weeks or whatever the case, it will help make up for the whole monthly total. And so week number 4, where we go from the 20th to the 25th, we took 13 trades. 6 of them were winners, 7 of them were losers. We ended up gaining 4.51R, so a little, call it a quarter, just about a quarter of the previous ones that we actually had here. Almost a quarter, bit less, a bit more than that, but it's around a quarter, 30% maybe. And that one did have a 46% win rate, so more than the previous week, week number 3, but still less of a risk to reward ratio. So the main important things that I do look at we'll touch on that in a bit, but week number 5, you can see there we go from the end of August to September 1st. 8 trades. We have 2 wins, 6 losses. We have a negative gaining week here where we lose 0.93R for the week, and we have a 25% win rate. So out of the 8 trades that we took, we only won 2 and lost 6, 25%. Pretty low, but still, let's say we did have 1 winning trade on this, then we would have about a 33% win rate if we had 3 wins, 6 losses. And so the win rate will increase as little. And if we gain 3R in that position, we would be up just about 2.07. You know, so those are the things that you gotta just keep into consideration, the risk to reward value. So for the whole month, we took 50 trades. It just landed out to be 50 trades. Correct me if my math is wrong, but that's 8, 11, 10, 13, and 8. 25 wins, 24 losses, and the 1 break even. I don't really consider it a win or a loss. It did close out positive 5 pips, but that kind of just covers its fees, or that's what I consider, just off the principle for covering its fees. And then we totaled 60.81R for the week with about a 50% win rate, right? So pretty balanced there on the win rate, and it came through with the risk reward ratio to show the cover. You know, what is the mentality involved to be able to sustain, you know, like this situation here, week number 4, 7 losses? You got to just remember, don't get hung up on this moment, on this trade. It's more important what the next trade idea is. How are we managing what we're currently in? How are we preparing for the next one? Are we safe? Are we thinking about these things? These are the main important things. Don't get too hung up on having a high win rate, a high success and hit rate. Those are more egotistical stuff. Those are things that you know, you just want to be able to have some certainty in the market, and that's not where certainty lies, in getting the direction of the market every time you have an educated guess, an opinion, an analysis. It's just about, you know, managing your probabilities, taking your risks when you see opportunities, and managing those opportunities to a successful state. And if you are losing, you manage that as well and reduce your loss. Same thing if you're playing chess and you know that you will lose the game. There's still the best move to play. There's still a way to, you know, prolong the game and reduce your potential losses, right? So do that and cut the losses that you might have short and quickly. And apart from that, let's see what else we actually get into. So we go into the new week, GA is normal. And so yeah, this is this week here, and this is the trade we're actually in now, where we're taking this short, and this is the move that we actually have here. So let's just start on the weekly. I'm just going to break this down really quickly. Last week was a bearish week, very indecisive week, but you can just see what's happening. So these last 4 weeks, including this week, we are just on Tuesday today, so not much development in the week yet, but still just developing. Mainly consider these last 3 ones, because those ones are already closed in fact, you know. So you can see that we do have some bearish pressure over the last 3 weeks, and we have basically a halt in the rising price. If we go down to the daily, yesterday was bullish, rejecting the support. We also come back to another resistance area up here. You can see it here on the 4-hour time frame and on the 1 hour, a bit cleaner, something just like that. And so what we're actually experiencing at the resistance, why I went through and took the trade, was because we actually have this swing from swing high to swing low. I measured it with the fib, and it gave us the projection of the 1.27 there and the 1.61 there. So I have pending orders set at both levels. When we actually caught the 127, it was at market price. And so the other one was the pending order set for the 1.68. But this is the trade that we are looking at. I can delete this now. So soon we will be able to break even on this. I'm just going to leave it in there because like I'm going to have to replace that. So yeah, 127, you can see that blue marking there, 161. And so this one is 9.28R, which we're going to try to make it back down to our previous resistance. Obviously manage the position. It's not just take this, set and forget, and that's it. You know, there's going to be a point in time where I'm going to look to move my stop loss to break even, or just a profitable 5 pips. There's going to be a point in time where I'm going to look to advance it a little higher, maybe at 40 pips, 30 pips, whatever, because this is a total of 117 pip move. And so the opportunity here is the second opportunity is 5.88R. But we're not activating that. We're just going with this opportunity we have now. That being said, guys, we did end up closing off the Discord with a pretty good month overall. We did have, you know, 1 winning week, 2 winning weeks, 3 winning weeks, 4 winning weeks, which was a smaller week, and then 1 losing week. You can see we managed just about 50% win rate. Yeah, just about 50% win rate throughout all the weeks. The first week was a really good week where we did 100%, 8 out of 8 with the wins. And the lowest week was the last week with a negative 0.93R. But that's the thing. You see, when we do lose, we do keep it small. And when we do win, we try to capitalize on that and make it larger. That being said, guys, I really thank you for tuning into the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for any other video. If you did learn something from this video, do stay tuned for the next one, and I will catch you there. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Peace. Have a good day.